right here with our friend Derek Brooks from the Wyoming East Warriors here at the Shady Shootout today. And Derek, it's the time of year when you don't people are on vacation, people are doing things. But what are your expectations for today? What do you hope to get out of this?
Just come out here, compete, and get better. I think that's what the summer's about, is just letting guys grow with their game from end of season to the beginning of next season. So that's really what we're looking forward to, is just coming out here and competing.
Cole Lambert's going to be a big guy. He's going to be for what you guys want to do. And you've been saying it for 3 years now. He's just a prototypical point guard, outstanding player. Are you going to expect him to score more for you now in that position?
He's going to have to. We lost Garrett, which was our leading scorer from last year. Cole's going to have to fill it up for us. And then some of these other guys who didn't play a ton of minutes last year, and some who did play a ton of minutes last year, are going to have to step it up and score the basketball for us. But Cole's our guy. I mean, he's the hardest worker I've had probably since I've been here, and I think it started in this gym right here when we had to throw him in the fire. He kind of seen what it took, and he didn't like the taste that left in his mouth. And
well, he was in this gym, and you did put him in against probably the best press in the state of West Virginia, and obviously he struggled. Everybody, there are seniors that struggle against what they did. But how do you think that made him? Do you think that moment right there changed what he's been able to do?
I think just knowing Cole, the work ethic he had instilled in him prior to that anyway, but I think that lit the fire for him, and kind of, he didn't like the way it made him feel, turning the ball over kind of helpless in that pressure, and he didn't want to feel that way again, and he really hasn't. Did
he say anything? Did he give you a look? Did you see a look on him like you knew he was in trouble, but it was going to be for the best?
I mean, we had to put him in at that moment. We had everybody in foul trouble. He was the next man up. I've told him before. I told him that game right after. I said, I hated to throw you in the fire like that, but like you said, I think it's helped him in the long run. So,
Bryson Hupp, another guy I know you got back this year. What do you expect from him? I mean, he really showed up for you down at when you needed him, I think, in the tournament.
Yeah, he's going to have to score it more for us again this year, more than he did so last year. I mean, he played a chunk of our minutes last year. He probably played 20, 22 minutes a game for us, and I think he averaged around 6 to 8. So I think he's gonna have to average double figures for us this year for us to compete like we want.
Oh, Derek, I've heard it, and I know if I've heard it, you've heard it. This class that was coming, what's starting to come in now, are you going to get any freshmen in that you think can help you this year? You're going to have some spots available for some of these people.
I think Connor Fox is going to help us immediately. His size is something we've never had here.
6'7", 6'8"?
6'7", 6'8". The biggest kid I've coached is about 6'4.5". So, and that's not really a true big based on teams that we play around here. Everybody has a 6'6", 6'7", and now it's our turn.
Yeah, what do you think he'll give you? I mean, how are you going to be able to do things differently now that you've got that big in there? Like you said, 6'4" was your biggest big, and that's not a big.
I mean, we've struggled to rebound the ball in the past against bigger teams. We've struggled to contend shots in the post in the past, and I think he's going to help with both of those.
How big can he be for you?
Yeah, his length. I mean, him being around the block, grabbing rebounds. He can score it. He's skilled to be a 6'7", 6'8" freshman. I think he's going to help us right off the bat.
So you've relied on freshmen in the past. I mean, like you said, Cole Lambert was thrown right into the fire. What do you expect when you put a guy in there that's coming right out of middle school right to the varsity level? I mean, are there going to be expectations of him because he's got that size?
He's played high-level AAU travel basketball, so he's pretty much seen big kids his size and played against physical play, great players. I mean, for the last 3 or 4, maybe even 5 years with travel ball. Hasn't really seen that in middle school ball yet, just at his local school, but he will see it here. And to be honest, I think he's primed and pretty much ready to go.
How would that jive with Cole? Cole's going to be the senior now. He was in that situation with seniors when he was there. How is that going to help him? Because I know you want him to be a point and you want him to score, and he's going to have to score. But just his floor game, having a guy with that size.
Yeah, Cole's very good at attacking the rim. So once he gets in there, he has somebody that's big enough that he can toss it up to, drop it off to, and finish at the rim, with Connor being 6'8". We haven't really had that in the past, a dominant finisher inside. I think Connor can be that.
What are you looking for this summer? Shooters? I mean, Garrett Mitchell was that.
Yeah, we have shooters around. We know what we have. I'm looking for Landon Hodges to improve some on his skill. Braden Hoosier. Landon showed us stretches at the end of last year. Zach Hunt, which played a lot for me this year. I want him to continue and start handling the ball a little more and shooting it more. Braxton Morgan, I mean, he's going to be another one that's going to be big for us. And he's just a sophomore, but he showed leaps and bounds of growth last year, just coming in as a freshman and to the end of the year.
Now, I think Hunt and Lambert are your two seniors who are going to play a lot. Would it be out of the question for you to have two sophomores and a freshman out there with them?
Not at all.
Could happen? Because you see what I'm getting at.
Could happen.
Are you saying it will happen?
I'm not saying it will, but it could. We haven't seen them in gym or in practice yet. So.
You told me today a couple of your guys are at vacation time. How much?
Two seniors.
Your two seniors, Lambert and Huff. How would that help these guys? I mean, just to get a feel for playing out there together. A lot of these
it gives
guys
them a feel at this level. Just playing the competition. We're going to play Herbert Hoover. They've been a good state tournament team the last few years. Nicholas and then Graham there in Virginia, which, I mean, we've been playing quite a bit already this summer. We're in Graham's Summer League, so we've played 4 or 5 games over there, and of course we're in Beckley Summer League, and then now playing here tonight. I think we played 3 different places this week. You got more guys out this year? I mean, last year it was a struggle to get guys. You got more on the roster for the summer? Not exactly, no. If you had Lambert and Huff, we had 10 at Graham the other night, so I mean that's pretty good for summer.
That really is. I mean, I think it was last year when you came up with 5 guys.
We did. We had 2 teams too. We had a JV team, and I had my JV played right before. Game wasn't finished. Had to wait on him and pull him over to start varsity. So.
It's the trials and tribulations of coaching at this period.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Derek, I appreciate it as always, and it'll be here before we know it.
Yes, sir.